contest is a bonus match, and it is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the ACW International Championship.
ACW, what's up, baby? The Apostles here tonight. Let's go!
Asking us questions, harassing the I'm like, oh God.
And his opponent from Hurricane, West Virginia, weighing in at 250 pounds.
No
He is
ACW.
the ACW
It's international time, baby.
Champion. It's your boy,
baby.
GenZ.
Let's make some noise.
Hello there, Appalachian Championship Wrestling fans. I'm Nikki Walters here with Mike Kelly, and we would love to welcome you to First Friday Fights 2025. Today is Friday, September 5th, and we are here in downtown Ashland, Kentucky. And boy, do we have an amazing show on tap for you guys today.
Back in Ashland, this is our third First Friday Fights. And back to the spot of the original First Friday Fights. If you recall, we were here for the initial one downtown. Had to go to that beautiful city park last year, but we're back in downtown this year and super pumped. We got a big old card today, Nikki. Starting off hot with our first of 3 championship matches. We got GenZ defending against first timer in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, the Apostle. Nikki, you got that list in front of you. What else we got to look forward to here tonight?
All right, so also coming up tonight, we have DDTrash and Emily Rose versus Point Break and Kolbe Max.
That's going to be an awesome 6-person tag match. We got Emily Rose, who's gained a little bit of notoriety.
Fresh off of AEW.
Yes, that AEW look. I mean, that was super cool for her.
And then we've got the match after that is Cowpoke and Corey Sparks, Suplex Country versus WarHoss.
WarHoss making their Appalachian Championship Wrestling return, and what a return. Getting a tag title shot, and that should be a super competitive matchup.
And everybody knows that here at Appalachian Championship Wrestling, we love a good 6-pack scramble. And we've got a really good one coming up today. One of the entrants is Anthony Catena, and his debut at Appalachian Championship Wrestling was actually at our first Friday fight.
Yes.
Here in Ashland. And he made a huge impression on me personally there. You know, whenever somebody new comes along, you never know what to expect, but he overwhelmed.
It wasn't that long ago that we did a best of on the first Friday from a few years ago. And I remember we were watching Anthony Catena and be like, oh my goodness, remembering how good that guy is. Hopefully we can get him back in. Well, he's back today. Anthony Catena making his return to ACW.
At an appropriate day and appropriate time.
Right, yeah.
Right back where it all started. And then we have Zaiden Kayne, OK, Lifeguard Ross, Drew Hernandez, and Dustin Jackson. Those last 2 names not super familiar to me, but...
Well, I'm pretty familiar with them. Some pretty cool debuts. They are Ohio Valley Wrestling superstars. And, super pumped to see their Appalachian Championship Wrestling debut today.
Always good to have newcomers in the mix, and we'll have to see how all that shakes out later, but definitely an action-packed one. After that, we've got Nick Hamrick defending the Super H title against Troy Parker. Now, that one we know is just going to blow the roof off this place.
Yes, Nick Hamrick, who has that Super H title and the guarantee briefcase, and he's defending against the king of the country roads, Troy Parker, who is the Regatta Pro Heavyweight Champion. He's looking to win that Super H title too to add it to his collection.
And then we're going to wrap things up with Joshua Bishop and Tyler Jordan aligning together against Kayne and Kristopher and Gorgeous Gregory.
Well, you look at Joshua Bishop and Tyler Jordan, what do they have in common? A common hatred of the new franchise players. And as Kayne and Kristopher has done his chicanery, against both those guys, it's going to be cool seeing them with a chance to get some revenge on Tyler Jordan. on Kayne and Kristopher and Gorgeous Gregory and the new franchise players tonight at Ashland.
Come on, guys, let's go!
So we're getting things started a little bit earlier here today than we had planned on. There's some nasty weather on the way, and so we wanted to make sure that we could fit all of the action in before the rain came. And so, it's going to be a good show when you're starting things out with a title match.
Yeah, and the fans are still filtering into the downtown area of Ashland, Ohio. We're expecting a really
Kentucky.
Oh gosh, we're all over the place. We're in Ohio. We're in Ohio, Ashland, West Virginia. It's hard to keep up with this. And you got Zaiden. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all mixed up. You got GenZ off the top rope. And a successful defense of the international title. I'm all mixed up, Nick. I'm all jacked up. Am I going to see now? Or am I just fired up?
It's hard to contain all the excitement.
Yeah. I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Jump on the gun, y'all just come and take the squad. I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Jump on the gun, y'all just come and take from the side. I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Everything I do, you know I do it for the squad. I'm like, this the type of shit they said they really want. So I gave them this fight and I told you bloody. Shit, you know I'm falling now. They say logic, you too humble, boy, just let it out. Oh, the Lord, I'm a daddy, not a man. I think I know. This flow, this super flow, out of control.
Following contest is a 6-person mixed tag team match scheduled for one fall. The team of Kolbe Matt and Ethan Taylor and Johnny Mahalo. Point break!
Tell that this match is going to be fiery and exciting because we see Point Break coming out with massive attitude already, already mad, and we've got darkness and light right here intersecting in the middle of the ring.
So, Dickie, I'm over here. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going senile or if I'm fired up.
Did you get a snack?
No,
you needed a snack.
Yeah.
You maybe have some blood sugar situations. I don't know.
Okay, this is why I think it's a little bit of both. I think I'm going senile, but I'm also fired up. And part of the reason I'm fired up is like this card is solid as could be. We got such a killer 6-person tag match. Bell just rang on this. And I'm fired up for that reason. I'm fired up, because we're back in Ashland, Kentucky. Love Ashland, Kentucky. And speaking of Ashland, Kentucky, Earl and Time Warp, right? They are a big part of why Appalachian Championship Wrestling is where it's at right now. And I want to give a little love out to Earl and Time Warp before I get fired up again and forget, Nikki. I said I was going to get some notes. I got me some notes. We got a bunch of stuff coming up with our friends at Time Warp with Earl. September 27th, Earl's going to be with us as we go to the Sports Fest in Dayton for Extreme Impact. October 4th, we got Jake the Snake Roberts at the Time Warp Ashland Town Center Mall location. And all this. So the downtown store is just being used for storage now. Anybody's been to Time Warp 4. If I'm talking, signing a Time Warp in Ashland, all these are going to be at the mall. The Ashland Town Center Mall, which is an awesome mall, by the way. Pop in there. Just not even for signing, just
shop.
Yeah, just shop. Catch some lunch. October 10th, Marty Jannetty in Ashland, Time Warp Town Center Mall. October 11th, Time Warp is going to be part of Toy Stock. We also, our friends Walk In Time are part of that. We're going to have Warren Schwager, Marty Jannetty, Shane Douglas, and much more to be announced for the Toy Stock in Charleston, West Virginia. November 16th, the Great Muda in Ashland, Kentucky. And this is a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. The Great Muda. He is a Japanese wrestling legend. In November 28th, 29th, we're going back to WrestleCade, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're going to have Matt Riddle at our table. We're going to have Shane Douglas, the Pitbull Gary Wolf, Mikey Whipwreck, the Sandman. And we got the Queen of Extreme, Francine, and more to be announced for WrestleCade. And this one is big, man. November 30th, that's the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Time Warp Ashland is bringing Sting in for a meet and greet opportunity. Lex Luger will also be there for meet and greets. This has just been announced. And so check out the Facebook of Time Warp for purchases, prices, additional information on these signings. Check out the Facebook page of Time Warp.
Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, there's no shortage of opportunities to meet all of your heroes. Just follow along with Time Warp, and before you know it, somebody that you love will be available for a meet and greet. Speaking of people that are loved, we have DDTrash and Emily Rose here in the ring against Point Break and Kolbe Max right here in downtown Ashland. We love this place. To me, this has like superhero vibes, like with all of the big buildings around and so forth. Just love this setting, love the sky. Such a cool place.
Yeah, downtown Ashland, Kentucky. What a treat it is to be back. I loved the park last year. But this downtown setting is even cooler.
some of our social media followers that aren't regular fans, they're always a little bit triggered when they see that we're outside having a wrestling show. So I wonder,
are you talking the losers like to get online and like pick on independent wrestling because they just
because it's outside,
right? Because it's outside. And here's a question I have for them is like, where do you think these people start wrestling at?
Right.
Where do you think they start off their first match in Madison Square Garden?
Right.
Independent wrestlers, they start out doing fairs, like street events, in front of smaller crowds. But listen to
passionate crowds.
Yes, but I mean, listen to these guys to look at,
Right.
They're out here learning their craft, and there's going to be a few people that you're going to see here in a few years that's going to be on these big stages, the Madison Square Gardens and the WrestleManias.
Yeah.
I have no doubt of that. But they got to start out somewhere, and I love that Appalachian Championship Wrestling provides a stage for these people to perform on.
Yeah.
And if any of these losers, and I mean that, like, if you got enough time to sit around on your lazy butt and like critique the world of wrestling, which none of these people know anything about wrestling.
Right.
Anybody knows anything about wrestling knows that we got a special deal going on.
Right. So any of our regular fans who actually come to the shows and consume our products and aren't just keyboard warriors, we invite you to head over to our social media platforms and give these folks a piece of your mind when they inevitably become massively triggered by the audacity of us to set up a ring outdoors and have a show
in front of fans having fun. Well, here, and we'll get to the match, but you know what I think triggers the internet keyboard loser warriors is like, listen to these people. It's the sound of people having fun.
Right.
It's the sound of people leaving their house and enjoying the world, having fun, hooting and hollering. For free.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I would say that apparently is just too much for some people. All right, so we got a swinging neck breaker by Pure Trash Ron Mathis. We got to get off the soapbox here, Nikki, Carlson Wrestling. I go on cracking on these loser air quote fans.
Yeah.
Like,
they're not fans.
Oh, Keegan Taylor. And every time that I see Keegan Taylor in the ring, he has improved. And, I mean, no doubt, he's like getting in that car, making these towns, going up against anybody that any of these promoters will throw up against him, and then spending the rest of his time in that school, the International Wrestling Cartel School, which is one of the best in the country. So, no wonder that guy's Power Slam to Kolbe Max from Ron Mathis, and a high tag to Bruce. Got Johnny Mahalo in the ring, but Bruce give him a little this and that, and the other thing right upside his head, Nikki, in the middle of downtown Ashland, Kentucky. I love it.
I need a translator for some of Bruce Gray's gestures.
Oh, face buster. He just drove that face Johnny Mahalo hard to the mat. And here comes Kolbe Max, thinks she might want a little something. And Bruce, smashing her up into the turnbuckles. Watch out, Bruce, you got Keegan right. Bruce was going for that DDT, but Keegan Taylor, this guy is absolutely lethal. And Point Break, I just feel like they're on the cusp of something special. It just really feels like they're getting ready to take this whole thing to the next level. It really does.
For sure.
Oh, sit out powerbomb from Mathis to Keegan. you got Johnny Mahalo.
If you haven't already, go through our YouTube channel and check out Point Break's match with Josh Bishop and Wes Barkley.
That was something else that was our last show there a couple weeks ago at kind of the end of the summer of ACW at the beat-ups cross lanes, but you got Kolbe Max with a sidewalk slam to Bruce Gray. And Kolbe, everybody else is laid out. Kolbe Max in the center of the ring. And Emily Rose just tagged herself in. Moved out of the way. Rolled up Kolbe, but Kolbe very alertly kicking out. And then Kolbe with that backslide. Kolbe the backslide, but Emily kicking out at 2. And Kolbe don't like I get in the ref's face. And you got Emily. Emily's got a sleeper on Kolbe Max. Emily with the sleeper on Kolbe Max. Bruce with a figure 4 on Mahalo. And you got Mathis got the crossface on Keegan Taylor simultaneously, Dickie. Ray Miller, look, you got. Wow, big win for DDTrash and Emily Rose.
Emily Rose and DDTrash.
As Bruce continues to crank that figure 4 on Johnny Mahalo. But hey, Johnny Mahalo, he ain't done nothing to make no friends with nobody around these parts. So what do you expect?
All right, we'll be right back with Cowpoke and Corey versus WarHoss. We'll see you in a minute.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the ACW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers at a combined weight of 635 pounds, at the bruiser and crosshairs Kelly. They are
Best in the Midwest.
Best in the Midwest. WarHoss.
Get on your feet and make some noise!
Combined weight of 320 pounds. They are the ACW Tag Team Champions, the leader of the Cowpoke Posse, Cowpoke Paul, and the wrestling machine, Corey Sparks, Suplex Country!
WarHoss stealing them belts, Nikki. That's confidence right there.
Well, they walked to the ring with some confidence, that's for sure. They said that the Cowpoke Posse has yeed their last haw.
Well, that remains to be seen.
That's the vibes they're bringing.
Well, I mean, every successful person I know, there is a level of confidence there. So, I mean, we'll see what happens here.
It's half the battle.
But I mean, this is your classic matchup of the size and strength against the speed and agility. And I'm super pumped when I seen this one signed. I'm a fan of WarHoss. Super excited to see him back. And what a first match back. Throw him in there against the tag champs and see what goes down.
If they haven't watched the tapes, they may underestimate Cowpoke and Corey, but they're soon going to find out exactly who they're in the ring with, and they are formidable opponents in so many ways.
Well, knowing WarHoss a little bit, I'd say I would be surprised if they didn't study a little tape. I mean, these guys are professionals in every sense of the word. Now, that being said, they are the kind of professional that does not care about what the fans think, or what the referee thinks, or what people in the announcing booth think. So,
Right, they're not interested in our assessment of the situation. They've already got it all figured out. So.
They've got to assess their own assessment of the situation, and their assessment that don't call into any. They don't care about the fans, and they make that abundantly clear every chance they get. We'll put it that way.
Yes.
On the other hand, Corey and Cowpoke, I think they get power and they get fired up. But almost like the louder the people cheer for them, the harder they fight. The deeper that they'll...
Charges their battery up.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, it charges their battery. And Cowpoke and Corey are very aware of that dynamic as well, the athleticism of these young men. Cowpoke and Corey, they know it, and they'll proudly attest to that. It's just been awesome seeing the growth of Corey Sparks.
Yeah, we're really seeing him hit his stride here lately. He's always been very good, but we're seeing him kind of come into himself a little bit more and realize, how good he really is at this sport and what an athlete he really is.
Yeah, this last year, Corey has really just took it to the next level. And he's always been good, and we've followed him basically, since he first started training down at Power Slam.
Right.
I remember in your previous career, you doing a story on Power Slam, and Corey was their first
round of students.
Yes.
And it took him a little while to get a confidence to him, but I believe that we've seen before our eyes and our YouTube fans have been able to watch in the videos a change in Corey Sparks that will only take him to higher places as we continue to go along.
Cowpoke slamming down hard on the crosshairs Kelly. And another quick tag. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun. It is the kind of stuff like your Jim Cornettes of the world may not be a big fan of, some of this more entertaining part of their arsenal.
In horse world, they call that riding double.
Is that riding double in horse world?
Yeah.
But this is the kind of thing that gets the fans even more engaged. And little insult to injury, we're used to the heels, the rule breakers. Oh, wow, what a dive. The rule breakers playing mind games. But who says that the fan favorites can't play mind games as well? Corey Sparks. Oh, Corey. He got caught upside the head as he was attempting to dive. And then you got Pat the Bruiser slamming Cowpoke's head against that ring post, Nikki.
I almost love it if we could trigger Jim Cornette. I hope we have. Love to hear his thoughts and opinions on the fun that we have.
Well, I'd like to say if we're a little outlaw.
Yeah.
We might be a little bit of a mud show, but we are the creme de la creme as far as like parking lot wrestling,
right,
and mud show wrestling. I'd say that
the upper echelon.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. So that's the way I feel about it. I I'm proud of what we are. I ain't denying what we are. You know, and that's why we're getting back to them internet losers. You know, I circle back around. They like to make their own comments. I'm very proud of this, and that's why we don't delete none of them comments.
Oh yeah,
just leave them up there.
Go for it.
All right, yeah. Don't do nothing but make this thing grow. Oh, Pat the Bruiser with a brutal elbow to Corey. And I'm telling you what, this would not be considered an upset if WarHoss was to dethrone Cowpoke and Corey for these tag titles.
Yeah, their previous appearances at ACW, they've always been impressive. But I don't think that Corey and Cowpoke are gonna give up by any means. They'll have to be taken out of here on a stretcher.
Oh, Corey and Cowpoke, neither one of them guys, they have no give up in them. It just ain't part of their makeup.
No give up, only giddy up.
There you go, Nicky. I love it. And, oh, but look at that. And did you catch that little maneuver there?
I caught the ball buster.
Yes, okay. Is that what they call that maneuver?
I guess I just named it.
I guess you did. Oh, but Corey, so close to that tag. But Crosshairs Kelly, and then Crosshairs with a big elbow to Cowpoke. Oh, and Corey, so close to that tag, yet so far as WarHoss. They've been tagging for quite some time, and they're no strangers to isolating their opponent in their side of the ring.
Yeah, a little perspective on that. Cowpoke and Corey, they didn't know each other from way back when. They kind of became a tag team by odd set of circumstances.
The tag shake-up tournament. Yeah. They won that tag shake-up tournament, capitalized on that, unified the Bluegrass and ACW tag titles last December. That's hard to believe. That was last December. And we're in September. I mean, they're coming up on a year now as being the ACW Unified Tag Team Champions.
And they ended up a tag team just because of their organic, natural chemistry.
Yeah, yes, and they have not been tagging for as long as WarHoss, but I would argue to say, like, the chemistry that they have is just as good as the chemistry of WarHoss. Not a slight against WarHoss. I'm just bragging on Cowpoke and Corey. And just, I mean, it's like they were almost like tag team partners that had never met. And it was a magic that the first time that they got put together. But this may be the day the magic dies, Nicky. These guys have really put a beating on Corey Sparks and continue to do so.
It's nice to have referee Wesley back here at ACW. He took some time off, made a big return at the Putnam County Fair, and we just love having him back on the show. So we love all of our officiating team.
We don't get to see Wesley every show, but it's always a pleasure when we do. He's still got a nagging knee injury. Oh, but Corey! He just caught Crosshairs Kelly with a belly-to-back suplex, Nicky. And Corey he's crawling, getting closer and closer to that tag. He got that tag to Cowpoke. But here comes Pat the Bruiser's coming in too. Cowpoke with a drop kick to Kelly, and then the speed and agility of this young man. And then catching him with another flying forearm. Corey Sparks with an amazing suicide dive. Did you see that? Wow.
Corey's just fearless.
Cowpoke with that DDT off the second rope. And he's got... Oh, wow. I thought that was it, Nikki. I thought that was it. And that speaks volumes to the... Oh, but... Double super kick. But Pat the Bruiser with a double clothesline. These guys are on a mission, and the mission is to become the new ACW Tag Team Champions. Big boot to Corey, and a big elbow and the spine buster, that was almost it. Cowpoke broke that up. We might have had new tag champs if Cowpoke had a middle to make that save, Nikki. This has been one heck of a match. These guys going up. But Corey, he kind of finagled, wiggled that. Pat the Bruiser just got kicked in the face by his tag partner. And then Corey with a sunset flip. Big win.
Here are your winners and still ACW Tag Team Champions, Cowpoke Paul and Corey Suplex Country. The following contest is an ACW Heavyweight Championship #1 Contender 6-pack Scramble match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, competitor #1 from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Van Mauler, Hernandez. And his opponent, first, competitor #2 from Kentucky, weighing in at 215 pounds, Dustin Jackson.
Know what I'm doing in there?
Competitor #3 from Fayetteville, West Virginia, weighing in at 171 pounds,
My baby said she wasn't just to go.
Competitor #4 from almost heaven because Ohio is across the river, weighing in at 221 pounds, the problem child, Zaiden, Canaan.
Ain't ready. Get my belt back.
Competitor #5 from some beach somewhere, weighing in at 171 pounds, Lifeguard. And competitor #6 from Highland Park, Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, Anthony Catena.
Where we at? Let's go!
All right, this thing's starting off hot, Nikki. And you know what? I'm in the mood for good old-fashioned ACW scramble. How about you?
All these 6-pack scrambles are so exciting, and especially exciting when we have talent that we don't see every day added to the mix. So you just never know how all the dynamics are going to go and how it's going to work. But boy, do we have some stars in this one today.
Yeah, Ohio Valley Wrestling represented. We got Anthony Catena making his return to ACW. We got Lifeguard flying off the top rope. He's become a favorite of ACW fans.
He's one of my favorites.
In a short period of time. We got Zaiden, Kayne, currently neither one of our favorites, for obvious reasons. And we got OK. his first appearance in Kentucky, Nicky. The OK machine keeps going forward, Nicky. OK's family, I seen his dad and his mom made a trip to Kentucky today.
OK, definitely one of the biggest stars of ACW for 2025.
Yeah, he's kind of my breakout star.
Yeah, you can't.
2025. I didn't think I wasn't expecting him to really make it like he did this year.
We won't be able to look back in the chronicles of ACW 2025 without a firm discussion about OK and his impact.
But you got Lifeguard Ross. He's making a big impression as well. And we see these guys in tag team competitions. Oh my goodness. Wiped out. This action, hot and heavy with a double super kick. Oh, but Zaiden, Kayne, and Drew Hernandez just beating him to Anthony Catena with an insane suicide dive, taking out everybody,
taking out the partitions,
taking out a couple ringside fans, but I don't even think they care, Nicky, because that was amazing. Anthony Catena back in ACW. Wow.
He is driven, he is rabid, he came here with a purpose.
Okay, he's got Dustin Jackson with a spine buster right in the middle of the ring, but Drew Hernandez breaking that up. That might have been it. I don't know. Dustin Jackson double tough. That spine buster just right on the button.
Anthony Catena unhinged, man. He's just going to town non-stop, not taking a breath, nothing.
Oh, he's like a one-man wrecking crew in there. Oh, but then gets leveled by a clothesline right there. And then a little bit of teamwork there to scramble. But right as there can't be teamwork too much in a scramble because every man for himself.
Trust no one.
And you got Zaiden, Kayne. Right. Like, okay, he's going to sit around and watch Zaiden. But it is every man for himself.
Now we got these sidebar fights going on.
The first pinfall wins the match, Zaiden, Kayne. Just about kicked. Oh, and then catching. Okay. With a variation of the guy. Oh, and then power bombing, okay. What to the back of Drew Hernandez. Lifeguard Ross. The lifeguard was sliced bread number 2. Lifeguard Ross just hit Zaiden with sliced bread number 2, but Catena over the top rope. Oh, Lifeguard Ross catching Catena with a super kick. He's going for sliced bread number 2. Oh, Catena. He blocked it. What? Oh, Catena with a devastating DDT. And that's it. Anthony Catena victorious in his return to ACW.
Contender, baby!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the ACW Super H Championship.
Yes, sir!
Introducing first, the challenger from Point Pleasant, West Virginia, weighing in at 280 pounds, King of Country Road, Troy Parker. And his opponent, he is the ACW Super H champion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, Ashland, you should know. If you don't, my name is A. Dick Vicker, and soon to be making his way to the ring. He is the Super H champion, hailing from the great city of Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming in at 7 feet tall, 375 pounds. He's the man with 100% pure greatness in his veins. He is handsome Nick
I think I just heard some glass break out of one of the windows in one of these businesses.
It's back in action. 100% pure greatness. You come out here enough, you can't stop greatness, baby. Hey, he's got my belt.
Troy Parker looking to add the ACW Super H title to his collection.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line in this match, not just this actual belt, but there's so much going on between these two. And
There's a lot, not to interrupt, there's a lot going on top of Dick Vicker's head. Did you see that?
did he get a new pet?
Yeah, well, he got, yes, you'll see here in a minute. But anyway, yes, there's a lot going on.
There's a, and while there's just Nick Hamrick's Super H title on the line in the match, the outcome of this could have so many different impacts.
Oh, absolutely. You got Troy Parker, who is currently the Regatta Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. The next show that we're going to be covering is actually the Regatta Pro Slam Plaza 4 event, where he's going to be defending against Robert Martyr. But the king of the country roads, Troy Parker, looking to add that Super H title to his trophy case. And Nick Hamrick, who the current Super H champion, he has recently got won that guarantee briefcase.
And Troy Parker had been in the running for that as well.
Yes, Troy Parker had made it to the
He was a
final.
finalist, yeah.
He had made it to the final scramble. He qualified at the Cruel Summer event at the Putnam County Fair and come up short to Nick Hamrick.
And for anybody who isn't familiar, who may be a new fan, the guarantee briefcase allows the winner, who was Nick Hamrick, to cash that in for an opportunity anywhere in the wrestling stratosphere.
Yes, he can cash it in for a title shot in Appalachian Championship Wrestling. He could go to the Regatta Pro and cash it in against Troy Parker. He could go to All-Star Wrestling. I mean, theoretically, he could go to WWE or AEW. I mean, he could go anywhere.
So, a lot on the line in terms of the outcome of this and how it will impact both of these guys who are both at the top of their game, both of them hungry for more. Both would love nothing more than to go to the next level.
Right, yes, exactly. You got Troy Parker and Nick Hamrick. They're kind of in the same position.
I feel like they're on some parallel
paths in their careers. And looking, they've already took it to the next level. They're looking to take it to the next level past that at this point. And they're in the ring throwing down. Here's something else interesting, Nick. Both products. Oh, Nick off the top rope, but Troy catches him. Both products of the Power Slam Pro Academy. We were talking about Troy Sparks earlier. 2 more products there as Troy catches him with a drop kick.
Yeah, similar points in their career for both Troy Parker and Nick Hamrick. Both, with some gold, but of course would love nothing more than to add
watch
more.
out! Oh, Nick, he seen that one coming. Ducked out of the way, and rammed Troy's head into that steel ring post. And now going to work on the leg, Nicky. Just blasted Troy right upside the noggin there. Oh, and hitting his head into the opposite ring post. Swinging him in. What's he got here? He's been working on that leg, Nicky. Oh, just driving against that ring post. And Nick, he has made an art out of just bending the rules right up to the breaking point. And I mean, it's an art form for somebody like Nick Hamrick.
We've been talking about the parallels between the two, but that brings up some of the differences, some of the key differences.
Yes, absolutely.
Troy Parker is where he is on his own accord. Nick Hamrick is where he is. Not that he's not talented, but has not followed the straight and narrow to get where he is.
I see where you're getting at here, yes.
He's maybe had a few assistants.
Well, and I mean, you've seen. I still don't like the way he did Shane Douglas. Shane Douglas, he's no innocent angel, okay? But for Nick Hamrick to study under his learning tree, kind of use Shane to work, to help him move up in the wrestling world, and then discard him.
And turn his friends against him.
Was just absolutely disgusting. Troy Parker, he's been on this side of the rules and that side of the rules, but I've never seen him use and abuse people the way that I see Nick Hamrick. So, Nick Hamrick, he's just a disgusting human being, and I want to see him get beat. Okay, I said it. I want to see Troy Parker beat Nick Hamrick.
I think
Nick Hamrick, the way he's done Shane Douglas, the way he's done countless others, and then you got this dirty Dick Vickers, out there too, and it's just been very frustrating watching Nick do all this stuff, and nobody's been able to do anything about it.
He's like that employee that you work with that gets by with murder, and nothing ever happens to them.
Right. And then you got the other people.
And they get a raise.
They're the ones that get the promotion, the raise. And everybody else following straight and narrow, trying to do good by everybody.
All they get is, the same old pay and more work.
Right. What? Troy just rolled him up when Nick was going for that figure 4. And here comes that Dick Vickers again, choking Troy on the second rope. And that Dick Vickers, I'd like to just see him get banned from ringside.
I wonder if they have leash laws here in Ashland, Kentucky, because Dick Vickers needs one for his hair. Needs a tag.
Whatever that thing is that he sits on top of his head. Is that what do they call that?
A toupee.
A toupee, is that what it's called? It looks like a chia pet to me.
Yeah.
Look at that strength. Troy Parker ain't no small dude. And Nick Hamrick just snap suplex with the 2 As a Super Ace champion, Nick Hamrick continuing work over the leg of Troy Parker. And Nick, he's got that figure four. He's got the figure four cinched in. And Troy, I mean, he's double tough. And now you got Dick Vickers. And that's just absolutely just deplorable, disgusting, ridiculous behavior. And there he is again. I mean, referee Wesley Albright, he's doing the best he can in this situation. But anytime Nick Hamrick, Kayne and Kristopher, Gorgeous Gregory, any variation of these new franchise players comes out there, it's always the same old stuff. And they like just bend the rules, break the rules, do whatever to get out with their titles intact. Right? It's just, what the heck? The strength of Troy Parker as he was able to move all, dragging Nick and Dick Vickers. Oh, but Nick, he just drug Troy back to the center of the ring. This has been an absolute roar. As the fans, let Nick know what they think about it.
Wrestling shows are the one place where certain words are usually given the green light by parents when they wouldn't normally be.
Well, I mean, here's the deal. I'm sure all the parents out here hate Nick Hamrick as much as the kids do.
Oh, I'm sure.
Or maybe even more. Troy Parker with a big boot.
Troy Parker has to be just so frustrated. I'm sure he came here.
Oh, look at that slam!
Hoping for a clean match, but had to know somewhere deep down inside it wasn't going to happen.
Oh, you ain't never going to have a clean match against these guys. I mean, Nick Hamrick or any member of the new franchise players, it's just not in their genetic makeup. I don't think it's not in their DNA. Oh, big kick from Troy Parker. And he is just amazing at these strikes. Grabbing Nick about the head, slinging him back in the ring. That's where you got to win a belt. Oh, Dick Vickers taking a cheap shot at Troy Parker.
Looks like he may come to regret that.
I think he did. He did come to regret it. Troy just smacked. You know what? That's about the best thing I've seen all day.
That's some instant karma right there.
Shove that thing in. Oh, but Nick Hamrick, he just cracked him with the Super H belt. That's ridiculous.
For Pete's sake.
Country Roads Troy Parker. However, still, ACW Super H champion, handsome Nick Hamrick.
That's why we can't have nice things.
And as we know, in Appalachian Championship Wrestling, title does not change hands on a disqualification or a countout. And Nick knows that. He got himself intentionally disqualified against Troy Parker because I think he felt the match slipping away from him. So what does he do? He just gets himself intentionally disqualified so he can retain the title. Just absolutely deplorable, disgusting, but typical of Nick Hamrick and the rest of the franchise players.
All right, let's get the street sweeper in here and get the trash out.
We'll be right back with our big main event.
Yeah!
We'll see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Troy Parker. The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 800 pounds, including the titles and gross EOs, they are the National
This guy's ready to work.
Kristopher.
He's ready to go to work.
Gorgeous man of all gorgeous men, Gorgeous Gregory, the
don't tell anybody that. He's not that bright, but he's got muscles and he's big and strong, and he'll mess your life up. He'll mess your life up, boy. Little girl, little punk, grandma watching at home. You wanna stay, keep the camera right here. Keep the camera right here, man. Keep the camera right here. Because we are naturally gorgeous. He's coming for your grandma. He's coming for your mom. He's coming for your mom. He's coming for your home.
The team of untouchable Tyler Jordan and the intense icon, Josh Bishop.
Big tag team main event, Nikki.
What a main event. These are some of ACW's favorites. Can't really say that Kayne and Kristopher and Greg are favorites for their personality.
Maybe favorites as far as you love to hate. You love to hate, and for obvious reasons.
Good luck explaining that when your kids go to school. Explaining why that's happening. And explaining to them why we don't do that out in public. Apparently Greg's mom did not teach him that.
Little rock, paper, scissors over in the corner of Tyler Jordan, Josh Bishop. See who's going to get in there first. So it's looking like Josh Bishop. Because here's the deal here, Nikki. Both of these guys, Tyler Jordan and Josh Bishop, both former ACW heavyweight champions, both cannot wait to get their hands on Kayne and Kristopher, the current ACW undisputed unified heavyweight champion.
And Tyler Jordan's first match at ACW was against Josh Bishop.
Yes.
He got a title shot right out the gate as soon as he came to ACW.
Well, that's the pedigree of this guy. What an athlete. When he won the title in that tournament, which took place in Ashland, Kentucky, 11 months ago, it was the Halloween Hootenanny show last year in Ashland, Kentucky. Had that one-day tournament that Tyler Jordan defeated Nick Hamrick in the finals of that tournament. But unfortunately, my opinion, Tyler was
what are you doing?
unsuccessful
What are you doing?
in the title versus title match with the Bluegrass champion at the time, the Bluegrass champion Kayne and Kristopher, as Kayne and Kristopher defeated Tyler Jordan to unify the Bluegrass in the ACW heavyweight titles, and has had a stranglehold on that title ever since.
So a lot of the key players and everything that's been going on at ACW for a few years now, all the key players currently in this match, and there's not one single weak link. All of these links in this chain are very strong.
Yes, this is. When you look at this match, this is for ACW main events. You got the heavyweight champion, two former heavyweight champions, and gorgeous Gregory, who is, in my opinion, a future heavyweight champion. Not just an ACW, but I see some big things on the horizon for gorgeous Gregory. He's just so good. And
I think he's trying to either A, stall, or B, assert his dominance. Could be either.
Well, it ain't working because he's not able to get no more push-ups. He getting a little frustrated. Greg, he's a master playing these mind games. This mind game may have backfired on him because he's trying to blow himself up. But you see him get blowed up a minute ago, trying to bust some push-ups out, but he got blowed up in the wrong way.
We're going to go through the whole repertoire of warm-up exercises. Meanwhile, I think he's just giving Tyler Jordan and Josh Bishop time to
Look at this guy. He's out of his mind, Nikki.
Maybe someone should talk to him about using your energy efficiently. You know, some energy efficiency in your ring game. Oh, now we're going to prayers. Okay.
Okay, I got this.
You better be careful, Greg.
I think Jesus.
You see them storm clouds in the horizon?
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised to see some lightning come out of one of them. Quack Greg.
I think
Like right in the center of downtown Ashland, Kentucky.
Jesus probably has bigger fish to fry than saving Greg from this match.
Okay, Tyler Jordan knew he wasn't going to get no clean break out of Gorgeous Gregory. I don't know if I've ever seen Gorgeous Gregory give a clean break to anybody. And then laid in with those chops, with that devastating and cinching in that side headlock. Oh, but you can't some of these hijinks and some of this tomfoolery, I think it distracts from the fact that Greg is double tough, and he's a beast.
We have seen Greg, get in amazing shape since he first started coming to ACW. And you can tell that, despite all of the shenanigans that we see from him, he does have his eye on the prize.
Well, this young man, Tyler Jordan, does as well. And his athleticism from this extremely large man. Tyler Jordan, if you stood next to him, he's a big dude.
I'm quite a bit shorter than everyone.
Well, as you look up, some of them you got to look up a little higher than other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler Jordan, he's a big old boy. And the combination of athleticism and size and strength is just what makes him. It's just a lethal combination. And then you got the referee was distracted there for a minute. Oh, Kayne and Kristopher with an elbow and then Gorgeous Greg with a clothesline to Tyler Jordan. And Josh Bishop reaching in for that tag, but Tyler Jordan just out of reach.
Yeah, you gotta wonder what conversations were had between Josh Bishop and Tyler Jordan preparing for this match, if they were able to find common ground.
Well, I think sometimes, the only commonality you might need is a mutual hatred of your opponents. And the common ground, that would be the common ground. The franchise players, the new franchise players, have been such a thorn in the side of both Josh Bishop and Tyler Jordan that's enough common ground right there. And then you add to the fact you got two former champions, and they both have been gunning for that belt from Kayne and Kristopher. We seen Tyler Jordan got another crack at it, that scramble in Cincinnati earlier in the year. And we seen it was just like about a 2 month and a half back or so. Josh Bishop got that shot at the heavyweight title against Kayne and Kristopher, but franchise players being who they are, it was a cheap finish, a disqualification finish, where Kayne and Kristopher retained. Because his boys had to come out. His boys, Nick and Greg, couldn't stay out of it. Right? So, I'd say that's plenty. That's plenty enough for Josh Bishop and Tyler Jordan to bond over. I know they may have had their problems in the past, but I think that's all forgotten about at this moment, due to the issues they both had with the new franchise players. Nikki, and we're checking out this athleticism. We got a few more shows here in 2025. The next time that
our next live show,
is
coming up September 19th in downtown Charleston. That'll be Slam Plaza 4.
Yes, we're proud to be a part of that with Regatta Pro Wrestling. And check out the Facebook and Instagram of Regatta Pro Wrestling for some matchups on that one. That's going to be a heck of a card.
And then coming up on September 27th, we've got Extreme Impact. We're going to be in Dayton, Ohio.
Extreme Impact 2025. We're back in Ohio. This thing will be stacked. We got Heat. We got Rock and Roll Express. We got the Paris Pain. We got the Singing Man. I mean, this thing, Enzo, Josh Bishop, this thing's stacked, Mickey.
Yeah, if you want to attend that is a ticketed show. So if you're planning on attending that, you are going to want to go to our Facebook page and check out the ticket prices. They are affordable.
Yes, $10 general admission. You can afford to take your family there. Nicky, I see some lightning on the horizon. We better hurry up and wrap it. So after that is October 1st in Ripley, West Virginia. Ice Cream Havoc 2025 at the Ice Cream Sunday Shop. And then October 18th in a show that's near and dear to the heart of Nikki Walters, the Barnyard Beatdown 5.
Yeah, that's a benefit show for West Virginia Horse Network. This year has a lot of my favorite talent on it.
Oh, we got Josh Bishop back in the ring. Josh Bishop just got that hot tag in. And he is just going to town on Kayne and Kristopher, Nikki. That big headbutt. He's talking about taking Gorgeous Greg down exit 187, Nikki. And I, for one, want to see it, but they just... Big clothesline from Kayne and Kristopher. And these guys, they're so dangerous. Oh, Josh Bishop. Got that break. And a tag to Tyler Jordan. Tyler Jordan fighting these guys off. And then up to the top rope. A big flying cross body block. Taking them both out, Nikki. Oh, just... That might have knocked one of his teeth out. Did you catch that? Just right upside the head. But Kayne and Kristopher, double tough. Off the ropes. Oh, the Tyler Jordan. Oh, Gorgeous Greg breaking it up at 2. We might have had a 3 count there, Nikki. If Gorgeous Greg hadn't interfered. Oh, Greg just slamming Tyler Jordan hard down to the mat. And then Kayne and Kristopher, he just slammed Greg down on top of Tyler. This storm's coming in, Nikki. Oh, Josh Bishop breaking it up at 2. And then dragging Tyler over to his corner. Guess what? So he can get that tag. And here comes Josh Bishop. But the new franchise players, they still got the upper hand. Josh is pretty beat up. Oh, Kayne and Claymore, Josh. He just hit his partner with it. Josh Bishop throwing down with the current heavyweight champion, Kayne and Kristopher, right in the middle of the ring. What a brawl. Oh, Bishop with that headbutt. Bishop with that headbutt. Underneath that clothesline. Choke slam. He just hit him with a choke slam, Nikki. He just hit him with a choke slam. Josh Bishop just pinned the ACW heavyweight champion.
And untouchable Tyler Jordan.
Josh Bishop just pinned the current reigning ACW heavyweight champion Kayne and Kristopher in the middle of the ring. And if that don't set up another title rematch between those two, I mean, what is? Kayne and Kristopher, he ain't gonna be able to duck and hide from either one of these guys for too much longer. Wow, what a night, Nicky. As we see the lightning on the horizon approaching, it's probably a good time to be ramping it up. But thanks everybody for checking out our stuff. Like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll be seeing you here in a couple weeks from Charleston, West Virginia.
Sometimes it is tough being the absolute best wrestler in the world. And other times, it's pretty easy.
ACW! 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 ACW!